This video is for entertainment purposes.
In a land called New Dawn, tensions were high. The sun rose over fields that once echoed with the sounds of hard labor and whispers of dreams. For years, the Blancros, a group of white people, were enslaved and treated harshly by their black masters. They were forbidden to learn to read or write, a crime punishable by law. This helped the blacks maintain control over them, keeping the Blancros, or the whites, in darkness while they worked tirelessly. The blacks told the whites little black lies about their motherland and the history of the whites, which the blacks knew nothing about. As time passed, a fire of rebellion began to flicker in the hearts of the Blancros. They yearned for freedom, for a chance to live without the chains of oppression. They started to gather in secret, sharing stories of hope and dreams of a brighter future. Their numbers grew, and they decided it was time to stand up against their captors and the cruelty of their taskmasters. This led to a great civil war. The streets of New Dawn were filled with cries and the sounds of conflict. On one side stood those who wished to keep the structure of slavery intact, believing it was the only way to preserve their power. On the other side stood the Blancros and blacks that were against slavery, united in their desire for liberation and equality. The battle raged on, marking a pivotal point in their history. Amidst this chaos, a beacon of hope emerged. Abraham Continental, the 16th president of the New Dawn. With a single stroke of his pen, he signed the Emancipation Proclamation, setting the Blancros, the whites, free. The news spread like wildfire, igniting joy and relief among those who had suffered for so long. Finally, they were no longer seen as animals, but as human beings, deserving of their rights. However, the joy was met with bitterness. Many blacks were filled with anger and hatred towards the whites, or the Blancros. They felt betrayed and wounded by history, unsure how to move forward in this new world. The tension lingered, casting a shadow over the hopes of a united community. Tragedy struck when Abraham Continental was assassinated by J.W. Booth. The weight of this loss felt heavy, and many of Continental's efforts began to unravel. Black nationalists on Capitol Hill started to reverse the progress he had made, leaving the future of New Dawn uncertain. The vision of peace seemed to slip away for the whites with every passing day. Amidst the struggles, a flicker of hope remained. The Blancros and blacks both faced a choice. They could continue down the path of division or strive to heal the wounds of their past and build a new future together. The story of New Dawn was far from over. It had actually begun the next chapter, and its people held the power to write a brighter future for all.
We are the resistance.